Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got episode number 114 of the San Diego Padres franchise mode here on the channel, and it is game number 2 of the National League Championship Series. If you missed game number 1 of the NLCS, we did end up losing that game 8-3. And folks, real quick, if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button down below for 114 straight days of San Diego Padres franchise mode here on the channel. Of course, this New York Mets team is filled with a lot of power bats, such as Pete Alonso, Aaron Judge, JD Davis, a lot of big names in this Mets squad. The Padres have been down before in this postseason, looking to even this series up with the New York Mets before heading to Queens for games 3 through 5. Pitching for the Mets tonight will be David Peterson. He is a lefty, so it's the first time the Padres will see a lefty in this postseason, so that means no Daniel Vogelbach tonight. Instead, the former first-round draft pick for the Chicago White Sox, Andrew Vaughn, will be batting 6th tonight for your Padres. Julio Rodriguez will be batting 5th with Mitch Garver batting 4th. By the way, Mitch Garver having an amazing postseason, batting .423, along with Chris Bryant batting .281. Brian Reynolds and Fernando Tatis Jr. not doing too well, batting in the 200s. Let's get game number 2 of the NLCS underway. Pitching tonight for your San Diego Padres will be Christopher Bond. One start so far in the postseason, did lose that ball game, ERA of 9.64 over 4 2/3 innings. He will see Jeff McNeil first on the lefty on the 2-1. He's gonna get that ball right to short, but right to Fernando Tatis Jr. He's gonna make the slide. Tatis to first, got him for the first out. They called him safe. We're going to review this one. Davey Martinez sending this one to New York. We're going to get a quick replay on this one. I mean, it's an obvious out. They're going to call him out. They're going to change the ruling. There we go for the first out of the top of the first out. Andres Gimenez swing and a miss on the slider away on the 1-2. Now up will be Polar Bear Pete Alonso on the 1-2. He's going to get that ball right past Fernando Tatis Jr. for a 2-out base knock here in the top of the first. Here comes Aaron Judge batting .545 in the postseason on the 2-1. Getting that ball right to short, right to Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis going to go to second and right to Wander Franco to end the top of the first. Here comes David Peterson to pitch. One start so far in the postseason, did win that ball game. ERA of 7.11 over 6 1/3 innings. He will see Brian Reynolds on the 3-2. Reynolds getting that ball into right field, but right to Aaron Judge. Judge is there for the first out of the bottom of the first. Here's your San Diego Padres lineup for tonight. We've got Brian Reynolds, Fernando Tatis Jr., Chris Bryant, Mitch Garver, Julio Rodriguez, Andrew Vaughn, Victor Robles, Wander Franco, and Chris Bond pitching. Here comes Fernando Tatis Jr. on the 1-1. Tatis gonna hit that ball into center field, but it will go straight to Estevan Floro. Floro is there for the second out of the bottom of the first. Here is the playoff picture. All you need to know is that the Houston Astros have taken a 1-0 lead over the Minnesota Twins in the ALCS. Here comes Chris Bryant up on the 2-1. Bryant gonna hit that ball. Again, a high fly ball into center field, but that will go straight to Estevan Floro. That will be a 1-2-3 inning for David Peterson and the Mets defense. Here comes J. Davis up on the 2-2. Davis swing and a miss on the running fastball in by Chris Bond for the first out of the top of the second. Eddie Rosario now up on the 1-2. Give me strike 3 on the slider away. Didn't check his swing in time. 2 down in the inning. Estevan Floro now on the 1-1. Get that ball right over the head of Andrew Vaughn. That's going to get through. Can Brian Reynolds get that one in? Floro's going to go to second. Reynolds, oh, he's in there. All right, with it 2 out. Double now up will be Joe Hudson on the 3-1. Get that ball right to Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis there to end the top of the second inning. Let's go hit now here in the bottom half of the second. Postseason hero so far, Mitch Garver up at the plate on the 1-1. Get that ball right to short, but straight to Andres Gimenez. Gimenez is there for the first out of the inning. Here comes Julio Rodriguez up on the 2-1. Rodriguez get that ball sharply hit right to short, but what a snag by Andres Gimenez again now for the second out of the inning. Andrew Vaughn up on the 1-2. Vaughn swing and a miss on the changeup down. Switch speeds for strike 3 to end the bottom of the second. Now in the top of the third, pitcher spot up. David Peterson gonna barely hit that ball to second. Right to Wander Franco. Franco with the bare hand and the underhand scoop. There we go. 1 down in the inning. Jeff McNeil now up on the 2-2. Get that ball up the middle. Can Fernando Tatis Jr. get there? Tatis to first spin. He's got him. 2 down in the inning. Andres Gimenez now up on the 1-1. Bond's gonna deal. Jimenez gonna get that ball right past Fernando Tatis Jr. for a 2-out base knock. And now that brings up Pete Alonso on the 1-2. Bond gonna deal. Alonso in a deep right field. Brian Reynolds going back. Reynolds, he's got it. There we go. Gonna end the inning. Let's go hit now. Up at the plate will be the All-Star Victor Robles on the 3-1. Robles in the middle. It's gonna hit off of Peterson's leg, and Pete Alonso's gonna grab it for the first out. I mean, that's ridiculous. Why is that in the game? He shouldn't have the reaction to that to get that. That's just stupid. Wander Franco on the 3-1. Hey, gonna draw the walk on the slider wave. Should have runners up first and second, but we have a runner on first with 1 out. Bond gonna bunt that one. That's a terrible bunt. Right to Alonso. Just gave it right to him. They're gonna go back and they're gonna turn the double play. All right, we are scoreless through 3. Aaron Judge now up on the 1-1. Never mind. We are not scoreless no more because Aaron Judge, the former Yankee turned New York Met, will go deep to give the Mets a 1-0 ball game. This dude has been killing it in the postseason. He is on a mission, batting over 500 currently, and gonna give the Mets a 1-0 lead. J.D. Davis now up on the 1-1, get that ball into center field. Victor Robles gonna catch that line drive though for the first out of the top of the fourth. Lefty now, Eddie Rosario on the 2-1 against that ball. Right back to the mound. There is Chris Bond. Bond gonna make the turn. He's got it. 2 down in the inning. Another lefty will step up to the plate now. It is Estevan Floral on the 2-2. Floral gonna hit that ball to third. Chris Bryant can't get to it, so Estevan Floral is on with the 2-out base knock here in the top of the fourth. It will extend this inning to Joe Hudson on the 1-2. Hudson gonna hit that ball into right field. Brian Reynolds going back, but Brian Reynolds will secure that one. Hey, we're only down 1. We gotta pick up the offense here in the bottom of the fourth. Haven't gotten a hit yet on the throw on Brian Reynolds in left field. Hey, there we go. We finally get our first base knock here in the bottom of the fourth, thanks to Brian Reynolds. Fernando Tatis Jr. on the 1-1. Tatis, all right, that's just gonna eliminate all of what we just did with Reynolds. Double play turned by J.D. Davis. 2 down in the inning now for Chris Bryant on the 1-1. Bryant gonna hit that ball right to short, right to Andres Jimenez. Jimenez gonna make that scoop to end the bottom of the fourth. We are still down 1-0. The pitcher, David Pearson, now up on the 1-1. Get that ball right to first. Oh my goodness, Andrew Vaughn is there for the first out of the inning. 3-2 now, Jeff McNeil. McNeil gonna go deep into center field, but there is the 3-time Gold Glove winner. It is Victor Robles, and Victor Robles will be under it to put away Jeff McNeil. Andres Jimenez now up on the 1-1. Bond's gonna deal, and Jimenez gonna hit that ball into shallow left field. Julio Rodriguez will come up and take that one to end the top of the fifth, but we still have 1 hit going into bottom 5. Mitch Garver now on the 2-2. Oh, that's a nice pitch. Low and in by David Pearson. David Pearson slowly pitching himself a really good ball game. Julio Rodriguez on the 3-2. Give him another one. Change up away. Another tremendous pitch right there by David Pearson. 3-2 to Andrew Vaughn. Hey, Andrew Vaughn going to draw the walk on the change up away. We've got a runner on with 2 outs for Victor Robles on the 3-2. Robles gets that ball right to third, but it's going to be snagged right by J.D. Davis. That's going to end the inning. We are still shut out through 5. Now up will be Polar Bear Pete on the 2-2. Get that ball right to Andrew Vaughn. Vaughn 2. Christopher Bond. Bond will be there to put away the former home run derby winner Pete Alonso, and another home run derby winner in Aaron Judge. Get that ball right to third, right to another home run derby winner in our universe, Chris Bryant, for the second out of the top of the 6th. Now up will be J.D. Davis on the 3-2. Gonna hit that ball to another former home run derby winner in our universe, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's gonna put it away, but can we get some home runs? Like, maybe. Can we tie this ball game up on the 2-2? Franco just can't get that change up time, man. He just can't time it. 1 down in the inning now for the pinch hitter. It will be Carmen Ruiz on the 3-1. Ruiz get that ball into center field. He's got 81 power, but it's going to go straight to Estevan Floral. Floral is there for the second out of the bottom of the 6th. Top of the order now for Brian Reynolds on the 1-1. High fastball. Reynolds get that ball right past second base. There we go. Another base knock for your Padres, and it once again belongs to Brian Reynolds. Fernando Tatis Jr. on the 1-1. Tatis get that ball right to short, but right to his opposing shortstop, Andres Jimenez, to end the bottom of the 6th. All right, here comes a new pitcher for your Padres. It will be the lefty Jose Castillo out of the pen. 2 innings so far in this postseason. Has not given up a run with 2 strikeouts. On the 2-2, Eddie Rosario gonna hit that ball in the infield. It's gonna pop that ball right to Jose Castillo. Castillo will be under it for the first out of the top of the 7th. The center fielder, Estevan Floro, now steps up to the plate on the 3-2. Gonna hit that ball into deep right field. Brian Reynolds will go back, and Brian Reynolds should have that one for the second out of the top of the 7th. The pitching is doing real well, man. They're pitching really well. The thing is, we just can't score. On the 2-2, Joe Hudson. There we go. Strike 3 on the slider away. He's complaining. That was definitely a strike. On to the bottom of the 7th we go. Chris Bryant on the 1-2. Pearson still the ball game. Bryant gonna hit that ball. It's gonna get through into left field. There we go. A leadoff base knock here in the bottom of the 7th. Mitch Garver now on the 2-2. Garver gonna hit that ball right to second, and it's an easy turn for the Mets. Just like that, they have 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Now up will be Julio Rodriguez on the 2-2. Rodriguez gonna pop that ball into center field, and it will go straight to Estevan Floral. All right, we are through 7, and we are yet to plate a run. It's not looking good. In the top of the 8th we go. Freddie Alvarado, normally the closer of your Padres, will come out early because a lot of lefties are in this Mets lineup. So he will see the pitcher, David Pearson, who is staying in the ball game on the 1-2. He's going to ride that ball into deep left field, but straight to Julio Rodriguez for the first out of the top of the 8th. Jeff McNeil now up on the 3-2. McNeil swing and miss on the slider down by Freddie Alvarado. 2 down the inning now for Andres Jimenez on the 1-2. Get that ball right to third, but straight to Chris Bryant. Bryant's in the hot corner to end the top of the 8th. Gotta go score here in the bottom of the 8th. Up the plate, Andrew Vaughn on the 1-2. Oh my goodness, that's just a perfect pitch placement right there. 1 down in the inning, just nothing you can do about it. Pearson is absolutely dealing. Victor Robles on the 1-1 gets that ball. It's there, it's gonna get down. Victor Robles on with a 1-out single. Hey, go ahead, run the plate. It's Wander Franco on the 3-1. Franco, did he hold up in time? Give it to me. Yes, he did. Runners up first and second. Only 1 out coming into pinch hit. Luis Campuzano. Just, come on, Campuzano. On the 3-2, Peterson. Campuzano to second. Oh, no, he caught it. On the good. Oh, 2 down in the inning. Brian Reynolds on the 1-1. Reynolds gets that ball third, right to J.D. Davis. Davis to first to Alonso. And that's going to end the inning. Oh, my goodness. Here comes Andres Munoz to pitch. ERA of 2.25 in the postseason, but God, we had opportunities there. Munoz gonna nail 2. Pete Alonso on the 2, and Alonso gonna ride that ball into deep right field. Brian Reynolds can't get to it. Pete Alonso now gonna have a leadoff double here in the top of the 9th. If Brian Reynolds can get that ball in, okay. No outs in the inning. Aaron Judge up on the 1-2. Munoz. Judge getting that ball right to Munoz. Munoz direction taking him to third. Oh, he slid around it right into the corners. No outs for J. Davis. Swinging and miss on the 2-2 on the slider way. We will take it. Eddie Rosario now at the plate on the full count. Munoz gonna deal. Rosario gonna draw ball 4 on the slider way. The bases are loaded. On the 1-1, Estevan Floral, thank goodness. Gonna pop that ball right to third in foul territory, but Chris Bryant is there for the second out of the inning. Just caught a huge break right there. Joe Hudson on the 1-2. Swing and miss, let's go. All right, heading in the bottom of the 9th. We are only down 1. Edwin Diaz is pitching again. ERA of 6 in the postseason, over 3 innings. Gotta score 1 to stay in this ballgame. Tatis on the 3-2. Fernando, no! Gonna pop that ball to the center field, and it's gonna go straight to Estevan Floral. Floral is there for the first out of the bottom of the 9th. Chris Bryant, the 2-2, guess, pitch high, and it's going to be it right to third, but right to J.D. Davis. 2 down in the inning. Now our last hope will be Mitch Garver on the 1-2. Garver, no! Gonna pop that ball up into right field. Aaron Judge going to his right, and Judge is there, and that's going to end the ball game, folks. I mean, it's just simple. We couldn't hit. I talked about it earlier in this series. The bats were going to need to show up, and the pitching was going to need to show up. I mean, that's kind of obvious in a baseball series, of course, but against this Mets team, man, you're going to get a lot of good pitching, as we saw in Game 1 with Damian Rolls and with David Peterson here in Game 2. You just got to find a way to get hits against these star pitchers, and we just couldn't. And it's not going to get easier, because we are probably going to see Jacob deGrom in either Game 3 or Game 4, and we are now heading to Queens, down 2 games. It's going to be a tough ride. It is honestly going to be really tough. Mackenzie Gore probably going to take the bump for Game 3. We've just got to find a way to pull that game out. Folks, thank God for watching episode number 114 of the San Diego Padres franchise mode here on the channel. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't yet. And Mamba forever.